Chapter 115. Causing the teleportation formation to explode. This is my greeting gift to you. There's an ice spirit spring water that can help you reach the perfected foundation establishment realm. Seize the opportunity to cultivate well. I hope you can shine in the intersect competition in half a year. See, you took out a jade bottle and threw it out. Liu Wuxia received it in surprise and said excitedly, "Thank you, master." The ice spirit spring water was a spiritual object. Not only did it contain abundant spiritual qi, it was also the most suitable item for an ice-type foundation establishment cultivator like her. With the help of this thing, her success rate in cultivating the ice spirit body would be much higher. Your Dao companion's cultivation level is higher than yours. If you dual cultivate with him more, it won't be a problem for you to reach the foundation establishment realm in half a year. See, you reminded her and let Liu Wuxia leave. She took out her token to send a message and made some arrangements. She muttered to herself, "A man who hasn't seen the world speaks so easily now. I hope you can still say such things after a while." Liu Wuxia bid farewell to her master happily and was about to chase after Sanshi when Ximenla stopped her. "Junior sister, master asked me to arrange a place for you to stay. Let's go." "Where's Sanshi?" Liu Wuxia looked into the distance. "If he can't find us, he will wait at the teleportation entrance," Ximenla said proudly. "Do we intersect disciples have to care about him? The only outer sect elder. Can't he come with? He hasn't obtained the outer sect elder token and doesn't have the right to walk around the intersect casually. If he follows us rashly, not to mention provoking an array formation attack, it will be troublesome if he's discovered by the enforcement elders," Ximenla said disdainfully. "Let's go. Master asked me to arrange a high-grade cultivation cave abode for you. Very few new disciples get such benefits." Liu Wuxia originally wanted to reward Sanshi well. Without his performance, her master might not give her such a precious ice spirit spring water as soon as she became her disciple. After hearing Ximenla's words, she did not dare to take the risk of violating the palace rules just to have Sanshi follow her. After Sanshi left the palace, he didn't see Liu Wuxia or Ximenla. He could only walk back to the teleportation formation and wait. But even after a while, he did not see Liu Wuxia. "Where is she?" Sanshi was stunned. He did not know that Liu Wuxia had been taken to the intersect to be settled down. Ximenla seemed to have forgotten about him as well. "Forget it. I will go out by myself." Sanshi stepped onto the circular teleportation array and lowered his head to look at the dense silver runes. Thinking of Ximenla's hand seal method, he tried to follow suit. Buzzbews, Fury formation silver light shone brightly, and space quickly distorted, enveloping him. This teleportation ray is very simple. Sanshi smiled as his figure disappeared and entered a distorted passageway. However, his expression quickly changed as he felt a destructive pressure land upon him. Pucci, his body was directly crushed into meat paste by the spatial power, and he turned into a blood mist that floated in the depths of the void. Before he died, Sanshi did not even have time to react. His soul appeared from the blood mist and looked around in confusion. "Ding, you have been flattened by the power of space. Physique plus 10. You have absorbed strength from death and obtained 5 freedom attribute points. You will be resurrected in 3 seconds. No resurrection location set. Resurrection on the spot by default. You can choose an alternate resurrection point. Do you want to choose?" 3 skins was relatively long for him. When Sanshi regained his senses, he was a little speechless. His method was wrong, but he didn't know he would actually be crushed to death by the array formation. It was quite interesting. Could this be the so-called deep space that one can't come into contact with without sufficient strength? Sanshi looked at the distorted and black void around him and realized that there was not much pressure when he was in the soul state. This meant that the soul was indeed a ball of special energy. He didn't choose the alternative resurrection point. If he did, he wouldn't be able to continue dying and would directly return to Silken City. 3 seconds later, Sanshi resurrected on the spot. Immediately, a terrifying pressure appeared again. He tried to resist, but the result was that they were not on the same level of strength. Immediately, Sanshi was crushed into meat paste and dying, without his soul being extinguished. "Good lord, I accidentally encountered a very good way to die." Sanshi was excited. At this moment, he should be stuck in the space between the inner and outer sects and had no way to leave. He was not strong enough and would constantly be crushed by the spatial power. This power was all-rounded in nature. Not to mention a foundation establishment cultivator like him. Even a golden core king would not be able to withstand this power of the void without the protection of Dharma treasures. Sanchi continued to die. After 10 times, the basic rewards were gone. He received a total of more than 50 physique points and 20 freedom attribute points. In the outside world, Simon arranged a residence for Liu Wuxia. After giving the inner sect disciples the standard items, he brought Liu Wuxia to the teleportation area again. Junior sister, although the inner and outer sects are not far apart, for the sake of safety, a spatial ray formation has been set up. You have to enter and exit through the teleportation array. Remember this. Ximenla reminded him. He looked at the entrance and frowned. Where is Sanchi? The surroundings of the teleportation platform were empty. Sanchi was nowhere to be seen. Perhaps he didn't see us come out and went to Master's door to wait for us. Liu Wuxia still didn't know that Sanchi was farming death, or that he had rashly activated the short-distance teleportation ray. At this moment, he was stuck in the depths of the void and was constantly crushed to death by the spatial power. Impossible. If Master doesn't have anyone to meet, no one would be able to get close to the Violet Moon Hall. Ximenla walked around the nearby aisle, but he still didn't see Sanchi. His face darkened. Could this guy have randomly entered the other areas of the inner sect? Oh no. Doesn't that mean there's danger? Liu Wuxia was shocked. She knew that there were ray formations everywhere in the palace. If he accidentally entered a killing array, even a foundation establishment cultivators would not be able to withstand it. HMPH, if he had death wish, he can't blame us. Ximenla snorted. Liu Wuxia was so anxious that she was about to cry. She blamed herself. He probably won't do anything rash. He might just be lost. Crack, a crisp sound drew their attention. Cracks appeared on the teleportation array on the stone platform. The silver light became chaotic, and more cracks appeared like spiderwebs. Ximenla's expression changed drastically. What's going on? Why is there a problem with this short-distance teleportation array? He approached the array formation in a flash and was shocked when he saw the cracks on it. Senior brother, help me look for young Master Song. Liu Wuxia did not care if the teleportation ray was broken or not. She was only worried about Sanchi's safety. If he dies, so be it. This teleportation formation is very precious. Letting Elder Zhao repair it will cost a lot. Ximenla did not care about Sanchi's life at all. Instead, he was very nervous about the teleportation ray. He even muttered, "Don't break. Don't break. It will be very troublesome if it breaks." Perhaps praying worked. The teleportation formation suddenly calmed down, but just as he heaved a sigh of relief. Crack. A new crack appeared in that moment and the teleportation formation continued to crack. After a few consecutive times, the entire array formation exploded with a near-piercing sound, shattering into pieces. Space distorted for a moment, forming a circle of powerful waves force that sent Ximenla flying. Ah. Why? Ximenla fell to the ground and vomited blood. He was in charge of this entrance and because the teleportation ray was broken, he would definitely be blamed. Sanchi did not know that he had exploded the teleportation formation. His body, which was stuck in the depths of the void, shone with golden light. He had just upgraded his physique to a top-grade Vajra Dharma body. Continue, upgrade to spirit body. Just as he thought of this, space suddenly became chaotic. The power of space swept over him like a storm and threw him out. At the foot of the crescent moon peak, the void split open and a figure emitting golden light fell out. Like a sword, this person plunged into the ground and entered into the crevice caused by the void splitting the ground.